Welcome to SB Nation. I'm Amy K. Nelson. I'm here with New York City basketball legend, Tar Heel for life, NBA analyst, NCAA CBS analyst. What else you got going on? Huh? Yeah, you got a whole bunch of going on.
Kenny Smith. That's it.
The Jet. And Kenny, thanks for coming in.
Good to be here.
Appreciate it. So we're just going to talk a little bit of NBA. I have to ask you, what is going on with Kobe Bryant and Smush Parker?
I don't know. I think that those are the days, the Laker days that he wants to forget. And so the remembrance of that is Smush. Actually, I've known Smush for a long time. I know him when he was a high school player. He played for my AAU team. My brother coached him. But Smush was inconsistent Laker. And I think his highs were so high and his lows were so low, and it made, I think, Kobe upset. And he remembers it. I'm
kind of curious. I think you picked as your two NBA teams in the finals, the Heat and the Thunder. Is that right?
Yeah.
Okay. Why?
Well, the Thunder, I kind of said they're the trendy pick for me. The Heat are just, to me, I think they will get over the hump this year again. They'll be back in the NBA Finals. The West is just so wide open. The only thing that holds me back for the Thunder is their inexperience. I didn't think they handled adversity well last year in terms of because everyone's going to get critiqued and everyone's going to get a portion when it doesn't work well in the playoffs. And I didn't think Westbrook or Durant handled it well, that whole dynamic of he's shooting too much or is he passing too much. I didn't think they handled that well. And this year we'll see, because it's going to happen again. So we'll see if they're able to handle it, I think, mentally better. And I think if they do that, then they'll get over the top.
Have they been tested enough in that way this year so far?
Well, it doesn't matter in the regular season. You only get tested. It only matters in the playoffs.
Right. But maybe at least last year's experience.
Well, last year's it helped.
Yeah.
We'll see if it helped or it didn't change. And that's why I'm saying I want to wait and see. The game, not when they're winning, when the game they lose. And he shoots, 6 for 20. And everyone's speculating again. That's the game. I want to see the game after that.
Right. How do they come back?
No question.
And how are they distributing the ball? How are they sharing? Who's taking the shots?
If you care or not.
Yeah.
Because the greatest players have the shortest memories. We don't care.
Right. Makes sense. Okay. And I'm going to take you back just a little bit.
Okay.
Archbishop Molloy, your high school. I was told by someone who went there, an alum who went there, who said that you were responsible for creating not just a legacy, but it has to do with jump roping. The coach there, Jack Kern, he said you first started jump roping just to get that speed, the athleticism, and then you were able to dunk, right?
Right.
And that because of that, every single class following you, every single player has had a jump rope. And that's a legacy that you've left.
Wow, I did not know that, but that is the single most thing that helped my speed and quickness. And I used to jump rope constantly, like a boxer. And that was the single most thing that improved my jumping and quickness.
Did you just do that on your own, or did someone say, hey, maybe you should start doing this?
My dad and brother, I think, suggested it one day, and I used to jump rope during the commercials of TV shows. So the whole commercials, I just jump rope, wear my mother's rug out, and then I'd sit down and watch the show, commercial coming, I'd jump. So I would do that every time I watched television. I did not know that.
That's part of your. I mean, you've got a bigger legacy than that, obviously. But yeah,
it works.
I think to this day, every single class they got two jump ropes.
It definitely works.
It works. Okay, Kenny Smith, the Jet. Thanks so much for coming.
Jump rope specialist.
Jump rope specialist. Extraordinaire.
I can do them all. 1 leg, 2 legs.
All of it.
Hey, what's up? This is Kenny the Jet Smith, and subscribe to SB Nation on YouTube.